Welcome back, guys, to Miami Dolphins Syndicate. As always, I'm your co-host, Donovan Quick, and I am back, finally back at home after a couple weeks away. I want to say thank you all for, supporting me while I was on my little laptop for my few videos that we did, and thank you, Jacob, for holding down the fort for a couple weeks. But yeah, I am back, baby. So I got a little Dalvin Cook update for y'all. But before we get to that, I do want to say rest in peace to Ryan Mallett. He died earlier today in an incident in Florida. Only 35 years old, man. Really sucks. Really sucks to see, bro. I mean, on top of the world 10 years ago, and life is short, bro. So make sure y'all tell your people that you love them while you still can. Anyways. Back to some, more happy news. So Dolphins officially, per Tom Pelissero, offered Dalvin Cook a contract. Now, he did say that there's a little bit more than half a dozen teams that are interested in Dalvin Cook, and he has multiple offers currently on the table. Now, we know that Dalvin Cook, he wants somewhere around $10 million a year. We don't really necessarily know if he wants multiple years. We know he wants a team that's committed to him and committed to winning, and a team that he wants to get over the hump, help them get over the hump. And we already know that there's been an interest between him and the Dolphins for forever. The past 5 months, 6 months. Let's be real. It's been, this entire offseason has been Dolphins and Dalvin Cook. Now, at one point, the Dolphins, they were willing to take on his contract, which I think was $10.7 million or $10.1 million, something like that, via trade. However, since then, they added Devon Achane in the draft. Now, their continued efforts into trying to sign Dalvin Cook, I like it, but it also is semi-concerning to me in, since they tried to trade for him and were successful, they re-signed Mostert, they re-signed Jeff Wilson, and they drafted Devon Achane. But to still try to go and get Dalvin Cook, that tells me that they don't entirely trust what they see so far throughout training camp and everything else. So, I mean, I saw an article, I believe it was from Joe Shad, and he was like, Dalvin Cook, put your money where your mouth is. You want $10 million, earn $10 million. Take a 1 year, $5 million guaranteed, fully guaranteed, with $5 million in incentives, and that's when, certain amount of rushes, certain amount of playing time, certain amount of yards rushing, certain amount of passes caught, certain amount of pass yards, certain amount of touchdowns. And you know what? I believe that could very well be the new dawn of running back contracts, per se. We've already seen so many running backs. No one's really getting more than $4 million a year right now. We saw the highest contract offered this offseason was to Saquon Barkley, I believe, at $13 million. And, he believes he's worth more than that. However, we've seen that they're just trashing running backs this offseason. I mean, almost every single running back that has been signed is 2 years, $8 million. We have two running backs that we signed for 2 years, $8 million. And, I would definitely love to see Dalvin Cook here. And I think that this progression in here, I think that they can possibly get a deal done similar to what Joe Shad was saying. Hey, look, this is an idea. What if you do incentives? Now, we don't really see too many incentive-laced deals for players that are, healthy. Now, Dalvin Cook, he's been dealing with a shoulder issue for a couple years now, but, I mean, that never really stopped him from missing too many games. I believe last year he didn't miss any games. The year before that, I think he missed 2 games total, and he injured it twice. He missed 1 game each time. So he's not really missing that much playing time. He had the surgery finally, so he feels better than ever, and he feels healthier than ever, according to him. And we already know, according to him, once again, he thinks Miami's a perfect fit. So if the money's right, that's an advantage for the Dolphins. If he's being offered $1 million more elsewhere, and he doesn't feel, if they're not as good of a team or as good of a fit that the Dolphins are, then yeah, he's going to take the $1 million less and go to the Dolphins. And yeah, we're talking about $1 million like it isn't a lot of money. Like, yeah, that's a lot of money. The Dolphins also don't have, no state tax. So that's another big, money booster and math that Dalvin's agent is going to have to do. And I really think that we can get this deal done. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. It's just a little update for y'all, but let me know what you guys think. And don't forget to welcome your boy back. All right. Deuces, guys.